Yeah, it was a bit of a roller coaster, seeing that we had a 1 week camp to select our squad. But I think if you look at the squad, we finally get an opportunity to choose the best players that we have available at the moment. And it's been a bit difficult in the past, where in the last couple of months we haven't been able to choose probably the best players, but the players that were available. And also I wanted to give an opportunity to see some of the other players who haven't been involved in the national setup before. So I'm quite chuffed with the squad that we have chosen. And purely on form, we've chosen the best players that we believe will go out there and represent the country at the World Cup. Yeah, I think it was important for us to have a look at players who haven't been in the squad before, and then secondly also to give some of the younger players who, in my opinion, did reasonably well at the Junior World Cup. So that was a combination of the first group, and then the second group we also wanted to see some of the other players coming back. I think of Andrew Cronier, who came back into the squad. And then also somebody like Lloyd Matson, who hadn't played for close on to 2 years since London 2012. That was the key thing. And I think it was trying to find a combination of the players that we believe will be able to carry the torch going forward, and also some of the players who we believe are going to add the experience, and trying to find the right balance between the two going up to the World Cup. Experience that the senior players bring is vitally important because of them being there, having done it before. But I think for them, I think it's also important saying that they bring a lot of experience for them. Also wanting to achieve a lot more in the next couple of months, because we don't only have a World Cup, but we also have a Commonwealth Games coming up. And I think for the players' sake, they're big on wanting to achieve something over the next couple of months. And it's going to be difficult, but I think with the mental attitude that they're going to bring, I think we're probably going to give ourselves a chance more, leaning towards Commonwealth Games than the World Cup. Justin's ability, not only from the penalty corner, which is an area that I've been disappointed with, that we've created a number of penalty corners, but we haven't been able to score from them. And between Justin and Austin, I think that they add a massive go forward for us from the penalty corner perspective, in the sense that they've proven goal scorers. So that's important. And I think also for Justin coming back, having played in the WIF cluster for the last, I don't know how many years now already, is a big plus for us, because he brings a hell of a lot of experience in that position. And I think the younger players are definitely going to feed off his experience going forward.
All these tournaments that we've been playing with has been crucial. I've just been talking about all the combinations that they had to try out. Some new players, some younger players, playing some players in different positions. So I think, that's given us, we've definitely done our homework, and the coaching staff has done their homework to see, what combinations has worked and what hasn't worked for us. Looking at the team that they've selected, I think they've definitely selected the best team. Obviously there's a couple of guys that lost out, but I think there was, on the fringes, I think the coaches really had to scratch their heads, because it's very unfortunate with some players that lost out. But, it's nice to have players back like Justin Reedross that add something different to our short corner attack. Justin is one of the best drag flickers in the world. To have him back makes a huge difference. And obviously having Austin Smith back out of a big injury that he picked up in January when he had a foot injury, having him back, that brings, two big assets back to our team. So that's all exciting. And to have these guys ready for World Cup, we'll make sure that we can go there and we can go prove a couple of teams wrong.
I think if I look at the World Cup, I think process goals are important for us. Yes, it'd be fantastic if we can go into the World Cup and perform, but I think it would be unrealistic to say we're going to go out there and win. We play Germany, double Olympic champions, first up, which is in itself going to be a really testing game. But I think the tournament in itself has probably come way too early in our preparation since I've taken over. But I think definitely for us going forward, I think we set ourselves good targets going towards Commonwealth Games. But I think for us, we want to make sure that from a competitive level, we want to be in games for longer periods on end. And I think that's a big target for us. And if you're competitive in games and you don't concede 3-4 before halftime, because by then the game is over. And I think for us, it's important that we stay in games and we're competitive, and we give ourselves that opportunity, that window of opportunity that, hey, we could sneak a result against one of the top teams.
Look, we know it's not going to be easy. If you look at our pool, we got the host nation Holland in our pool, so that's definitely not going to be an easy game. And then we also got the Olympic champions Germany in our pool. We just got to make sure that we go out there and we focus on ourselves. Make sure all the preparation that we've done over the last couple of months, that we put that into place, and hopefully we'll turn out to the top. So we want to go out there to the World Cup. We want to give it our best shot. We definitely think as one of the underdog teams in there. So we don't have anything to lose, but obviously we want to go out there and make sure that we at least end up in the top 10. But our goal is definitely, I think, to end up in the top 8 at the World Cup. So like I said, the team has been selected now, so we have to make sure that we get our things right now. I think the right team has been selected. I'm very confident in who Fabian and who the coaching staff selected. So it's all exciting. I mean, it's all exciting for me personally as well. This is my second World Cup, and I know more or less, what to expect. And if you look at the team that's been selected, a lot of these guys have already played World Cup in 2010, and a big majority of this group also played in the London 2012 games. So I think we've got a good balance between a lot of experienced guys. And then we also got 2 youngsters, upcoming youngsters. It's also exciting for them. Dylan Swanepoel, joining our defensive group. He's our under-21 SA captain. And up front, we got Ignatius Malgraaf. It's been showing some very exciting things up front. So I think it will be good. And I think, everybody is excited, and we just want to get out there now and make sure that we give our best and hopefully do South Africa proud.